Hello there, YouTube family. I am back with another Friday weigh-in for you. Before I get to that, I wanted to mention that I would be tracking in the WW app, the current one, in order to give that information to you in my videos, because I don't believe anybody's following Simply Filling. And so to make it clearer for anybody that is on Weight Watchers, I'm just going to give you that info. I am going to try and stick with the Simply Filling food sheet as best I can, because I think it's really helping me to stay on track, and I'm very happy about that so far. So I'll keep you posted if I make any changes, but I will be tracking in the Weight Watchers app, and I will be letting you know what those points are in my videos, be it that it's the food haul or it's or what I eat in a day. So moving on to the weigh-in. Well, 2 weeks ago, I had a loss of 2.6. And then last week, I had a gain of 1.6. This week, I broke even because I had a loss of 1.6. So at least I accomplished that for myself. I'm actually very happy about that, because I only started Simply Filling on Sunday. And so I'm even surprised that I was able to break even this week. And I have to tell you that I'm very content with that. Now, we'll have to see going forward. With the Simply Filling plan, you're supposed to do portion control and eat until you're comfortably full, just like you would do on Slimming Worlds and on the regular Weight Watchers plan, or any of the old ones as well. So I do measure, and I also weigh some things. I'm not weighing my vegetables because I'm not even tracking those. As you know, I never do that. But if I'm having potatoes, I'm very mindful of the amount of potatoes I put on my plate, because if I put too many potatoes, guess what? I'm not going to lose weight. I may not even be able to have 2 starches a day or 3 starches a day. At some point, I may discover that I need to cut back to 1 starch a day, or maybe no starches a day. I don't really know. But as I go along with this, I'm sure that those types of things will come to light, and I'll make those adjustments as I go. The main thing for me is that I'm not binging at night, because I look at that Simply Filling sheet and there's no need for me to binge. I can have the popcorn, as we can have on the regular Weight Watchers plan. I can have Cheerios if I want, with my yogurt. And I even weighed those out, and I think 14 grams at 0 points on the Weight Watchers plan is more than enough for yogurt, because again, I have to be mindful. I can't just be pouring huge amounts of Cheerios or oatmeal or potatoes or any kind of starch, and I can't just be overeating bread either. Like, I'm very content with having the 647 bread or the 45 or 40 calorie bread. I really like that bread, and once a day or maybe once every other day is very good for me. It keeps me feeling like I'm not on a diet. I can have a sandwich if it's convenient for me to have that. Most of the days, you know, I like to have lots of vegetables, so that's not an issue, thankfully. So this is where I'm at. If you have any questions about Simply Filling, look at the community page of my channel. I did post the food sheet there. And if you have any questions about how to do it, come to SlimWin. Ask me in comments. I'd be very happy to email you more information if you want to do it that way, or to just respond to your question right in the video comment section. I'm very willing to do that with any questions that you have about anything anyway, pretty much. So for now, I'm going to hope that you are doing what you need to do to take care of yourself, because I always tell you, as I tell myself, if we don't do this, no one can do it for us. But we can do it together. We can rely upon each other for support always, either through the channel or through the SlimWin group or email or whatever. You're never alone. There's always somebody else out there, like me, for instance, who understands what you might be going through. This is not fun. It's never been fun. It's never going to be fun. But it's simple, but it's not easy, right? I'm sure you would agree. It doesn't change the fact that we have to make our best effort to do this, because we are important to people and we have value. We are worth doing this for. You are worth doing this for. I don't think you'll disagree with that if you sit down and think about it for a minute or two, if it doesn't come to you right away, like the light bulb going off. You know, we all have people that care about us and need us. And we also need to care about ourselves. And sometimes that's the hardest part, You know, when you're putting something into your mouth, myself included, top of the list, that I shouldn't be having, I'm not thinking about myself in terms of my well-being. I'm just thinking about in that moment, I'm just shoving food in, you know, and it's really not an easy thing to accomplish, to find ways to kind of compensate for that. We're not putting the food in that doesn't belong in there. So anyway, I'm going to send you these hugs. I'm going to tell you, as I try to always tell you, that you are all in my thoughts and prayers, you and your families always. And I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'm going to see you again in the next video that I make. Thank you all for watching. Again, I can't say it enough how much I appreciate you and love you all. And I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll see you next time. Stay well.